My firm is called A plus V, or Architecture Plus Value for short. It was started with the founding idea of adding value through design. And the project which I'm going to be presenting today is called REC Tech Park. Now, you will be wondering as to why this project for a steel summit. And we have created a niche in using steel buildings for educational institutions. And this is one of our earliest works. We have evolved from this and moved forward, but nonetheless, it's closer to my heart. It's a 50,000 square feet built-up area center. It's an academic building located within a premier college called REC College in Chennai. And this building was completely fabricated using steel, and it was executed and made live in a record-breaking 90-day time period. Now, steel buildings and educational structures. Now, both these things are two diverse topics, and we've been successfully putting both these things together. This building, for example, given the 90-day timeline, was constructed using very simple steel frameworks, which were erected, prefabricated and erected on site. We used decking slabs, and the entire building was covered with an aesthetically pleasing skin. So the architectural language of this building becomes very important, even though we are working with steel. In that particular regard, we are very happy to say that we have achieved a very good building within the time frame. We have used a solar-rated glass which reflects the surroundings, which captures the sky and the greenery. We have used the existing greenery as an effective shield to protect the building from the hot time. Chennai being a hot and humid climate, there's a lot of importance given to the climatology of this particular building. Now, working with steel buildings, it has its own set of parameters to work with in terms of climate. And in this particular project, we have given a naturally ventilated and naturally lit central atrium. So that central atrium takes care of cooling the building down throughout the day. This is the photos of the interiors of the building, the central atrium, which is naturally lit and ventilated, and it has some greenery and green elements there. So, which is, giving a pleasing vibe to the students who are using this facility. The circulation happens around that. There's a lot of thought which has gone into, solar paths and sun path diagrams. Now, speaking about the interiors of the building. Now, the same palette which we have followed on the exterior has been inverted on the interior. We have used a very colorful theme. This being an educational institution, the steel has been used in such a way that it gives a lot of openness. It brings in a lot of flexibility. This is an incubation hub. So the young startup companies come here and they get the time to, talk to their seniors and come up with new startup ideas. And this space gives vitality to that area. So we've used colorful furniture, and you can see the steel decking, the manner in which it has been used to portray the entire building. So on the overall, I would like to, show the slides again once more, talking about, it's a very limited amount of slides, and within that, what we have tried to communicate the essence of the building and the architecture of the building in the space. I would like to conclude by saying that, this project is something which resembles how steel can be utilized in an educational campus or an educational institution. And doing so is not purely a matter of engineering, but it also involves careful design. And the architect's position in that particular project makes a big impact. How you weave the different elements of steel together and create a space which is, vibing with the environment, with the users, and creates a very dynamic space which changes throughout the day and throughout the year. So that is something which is what a good architect can bring onto the table while using a steel structure. And more than that, I would also like to say that steel is a very, it's a material which is just starting to get popular in most of the areas in educational industry. The potentials of it are yet to be fully explored. This is only a baby step in this. We have moved ahead and started doing larger projects with steel. But this being a start, we wanted to present this project to you and explain the potential which steel brings into an educational campus, and especially the timeline. The education institutions have a very limited time when a new building activity can happen within their campus. For that, steel offers the best possible solution for us. Because in 90 days, when there is examination and summer break, you can have a new building. And when the batches come back from their holidays, you have a brand new facility for them to use, which does not affect the life cycle or the life on the campus of a building, of the project. So thank you all for the opportunity. And it was great presenting my project to you.